Okay, in terms of loss of use of this hand, what can't you do with this?
I don't eat right-handed very well. I can't.
What, does it shake or what?
No.
I spill.
Oh, okay.
He can't fold clothes.
I can't fold clothes.
He can't put a shirt on a hanger.
And how much of it is your arm versus your hand? It's the grip.
Some both.
So when you go to grab my arm and grab me. Okay, so it's not a strength. Try to move me around and tip me. It's just a little awkward, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what else can't you do? I've seen you eat.
He has trouble buttoning shirts.
When you go to button a shirt, what happens?
I can't get the button through the buttonhole sometimes.
Let me see you do it.
What you need is a dress shirt collar. I have to do
I'm
that.
just curious how.
Nearly every Sunday I have to help dressing for church.
And what does that feel like? Just kind of frustrating, like your brain's saying do it and the hand is going, no thanks?
Yeah.
He's also having trouble hooking his pants.
Yeah, he didn't get it either. Okay, interesting. So we're going to work a little bit. Fine motor skills, which is what we're talking about, which is the little detail-y stuff, is largely the brain to body connection. But you can have some effect on that by fixing the structure. And one of the things that I've already noticed is when I go, you feel that, right? Mm-hmm. When I go down, and I'm going to use the Nugget, and I'll post this technique later. I'm going to go and basically strip out all the fascia between his fingers and also make sure that his entire carpal tunnel is open so that he gets full nerve supply to the hand, and we're going to see how that affects the motor skill. Okay. I only worked on you for about 10 minutes. 15 minutes maybe with the Nugget. For one, we have blood. That's good. What are you feeling?
It's looser.
What else? Oh, hold it all the way open. It should feel less fatigue to do that.
Yes, it's less of a strain.
And then I'm curious. I want to see, just mess with the button and see if that feels like you have more control. It looks like you have more control.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, you have Parkinson's. Yes, it affects your motor control, but what happens is that the lack of motor control actually starts to change the structure and make everything recoil and jam up. Right. So even though we can't fix the signal from the brain, if we open everything up,
we can maximize what we have.
That's right. We do the best we can with what we have. Someone told me that before. That's a good result. All I did, just so you know, is I used the Nugget and I went between all of the fingers and I used the push and wiggle wiggle technique. Okay, I have several videos about the push and wiggle wiggle. Flip your hand over. And then I did the same thing. He tends to have his hand, coiled like this. So opening his hand was actually a little bit of a challenge. In fact, right through here, that was super gravelly. When I say gravelly, I mean like it felt like I was running over.
It's lumpy.
What?
It's lumpy.
It's lumpy. That's exactly right. It was lumpy. So I took the Nugget and I dug all like in between the bones, each finger, and then open that hand as wide as you can. I mean, you can kind of see where I went because everywhere it's red, that means that the blood flow is reestablished. And if he would have done that before, those would have been the places that he was white. So he's getting a little flush of blood. Can you feel the blood?
No.
Some people get like a rush. That's why I was asking, but that's really good. Just move it around. I want to just see. That looks like stronger and easier to me. Yes or no?
Yes.
All right, hand therapist. You need this and some fascia knowledge.